Okay. When last we left our intrepid heroes in their daring adventure, the previous episode, the night before, there had been a fight at the villa. Near
Wait,
the
sorry.
end of the fight. Go
Did
ahead.
we level up from that fight? I forgot.
Yes.
Damn it. Sorry. Go ahead.
Near the end of the fight, Genji had left to head to the boat.
In my defense, I was told, go to the boat. I'm like, maybe he's about to do a tech thingy.
Fair. So, that is where we will pick up.
Then slime on approach.
As you're making your way to the beach, you and Mercedes, you notice there are some people on the beach. You can see there is a small camp, a couple of imperatists there cleaning house. There are some people scattered on the beach. Roll a spot check.
That's not going to be terribly high.
19.
We're 9th level, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
The spot check would be for Genji.
Oh.
Sorry.
16.
Oh, yeah, because he's there ahead of us, isn't he?
Correct. And so, yes, you see the two here. Looks as though they've already killed a couple of the guys here at this small camp. A few others have fled. You notice further down the beach, there's another group of people being harassed. You can't see how many, but yeah, the entire beachfront up and down is kind of pandemonium at the moment. And amongst all of that, you can see the longboat is made ashore with Daisy, Arthur, and Ali. Various bits of what you can readily identify as Armando's tech stuff is being assembled on the beach.
Right. Well then. Oh, I guess the question is, can I do a charge of sorts? That's a bit of a jump there.
How confident are you in your acrobatics? What it comes down to?
Not that confident. My jump isn't terribly high.
Okay.
I've gotten lucky in some, very lucky on some past rolls with that.
Forgot Constantine is with you as well.
I'm like, speaking to the two of them quickly, I'm like, folk, the three at the beach at the longboat, they're with us. Okay, so here's a question:
It's an escape route.
Are these our crew or just random?
Just randoms. They seem to be gathering sort of strength in numbers in all the chaos kind of ordeal. Although your initial assessment, you're fairly certain none of them have much combat capability. Only one of them has weaponry on him. The other guy seems to be wielding tools.
So speaking to the two of them, I'm like, I am going to engage the Imperatrix. Head for the boat. Tell them that you're with us. You're with Armando and Genji and Sandoval. So
Yeah, Constantine would point down the beach, implying she she sees more imperatives. As you're aware, you don't get a good gauge for a number, but you're sure there's a group in either direction.
yes. It appears that Daisy has brought up some of Armando's other equipment. Hopefully that will help even the odds. Actually, there's a Actually, no, will even the odds quite handily. Just need to give them time to set up.
Oh, the Imperator's still alive?
What? These are different ones than the ones we fought.
Oh.
Yes, sadly, there is more than just 30 of them.
Darn.
Yeah.
Damn.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tumble down to here so that I can get sneak attack. I will go ahead and roll my tumble, but either way, I'm going down there. It's just a question of how graceful this is.
Gracefully are you going down?
20.
That's nice. So you Jackie Chan your way down the little cliff.
And I will make use of my bow.
Okay. Roll.
I sure fucking hope that hits. 14 on the die plus come on, roll 20. So 26 to hit.
26 hits.
That is good to hear. And in that case, it will take. And do I get my sneak attack then on them?
Yes.
Good. 26 points of damage.
2-6.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. And then roll initiative.
Not sure what that means for how this is going to go. 23.
Oh, wow. Gold star, James.
Do I go first?
You do.
Do I still get sneak attack on this attack?
You do.
Does a 21 hit?
Boy, I hope so.
Yeah, me too.
It does.
Barely. But
Well, there are some determining factors there that go away after your surprise, but yes, you get them currently.
And 25 more points of damage.
And that second one is more of a critical shot. And drops the Imperatus.
Yes. So they're like, huh? Well, alright then.
Deal. Rushing toward you. What's your armor class?
My AC is a 19.
Oh, he missed. He swings twice, he misses twice.
And there was much rejoicing.
Indeed.
Yes, and so he moves towards you, attacks, and when he swings a second time, it is incredibly fast. It still misses.
Okie
Mercedes. Constantine fires pistol shot. Makes a little bit of noise. Nice. Shoots the Imperatus in the back. I guess it's more in the side, but yeah, whatever.
Watch me not worry about it.
It is your turn.
Alrighty. Well, then I will drop the bow, quick draw my sword, and strike. Okay, first attack is a 27 to hit. And second attack is a 20. Am I doing that right? No, wait. -5. It's 22 to hit.
So your first hits, your second does not.
Oh, well. What's really frustrating is both times I was one short of a potential crit.
Oh.
17 to 20, and I rolled 2 16s, and I'm sitting here like, ugh. 9 points of damage.
9.
9.
9. He swings at you, hitting for 9 damage. His second attack goes wide. He is then shot simultaneously by Mercedes and Constantine. She with a rifle, Constantine with her pistol again,
Go Mercedes.
for a total of 15 damage. God, pow, pow. Yeah, he's not looking too good. Let's see. Yeah. Ali moves forward. Also taking a shot. Misses. An arrow goes wide. They keep moving. Tis your turn, Genji.
Okay. Make another 2 attacks. Ooh. 18 on the die for a 29. Nat 20 to confirm.
Nice.
That might be the sound he makes. On the other hand, that one will not hit. 20.
20 donut hit.
We So for first die and second die. Well then, total of 10.
Takes 10.
I'm sorry, 12.
12 damage.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, there is he's leaving little blood droplets. They're leaking out from under his armor. He's still yet to make sound.
Hmm.
Only Armando frustrates them enough to make them scream.
Only Armando's dropped their magical defenses enough for them to feel.
Yes.
I know, right? Pretty rough.
To feel like a bitch.
This guy here steps up. Completely fucking misses. Yeah. Imperatus is not doing so well. Swing and a miss at you. He hits the other guy for a decent bit of damage. 7 damage. And your turn again.
Wanting. Oh, potential crit. 17 on the die. With a 26 to confirm. Believe that still hits. So
I'm sorry.
see.
What was it?
26 to confirm.
Yes.
Nice. 28 on the second. With another possible crit. That did not confirm. That did not confirm, ladies and gentlemen. All right. There we go. Do you need me to separate the attacks, or just give you a total?
It doesn't matter. You can give me a total.
Okay.
He is really, really low on health. He has 7 hit points left to
Well,
put
I
him
just overkilled because I just did 23 points of damage.
Okay, then you do your favorite and you remove his head.
Indeed. I stooped to pick up my bow.
No, my daddy. Your card.
And yes, he falls over. The man with torch in hand and pack on his back, kind of assessing his wound briefly. Doesn't seem to be bothered too much by it. Looks over and gives you a reassuring nod as he sprints towards the beach. or towards the ocean. Forgive me. You're on the beach. At which point, you get another spot check.
That would be a 29.
Much better spot check. And you notice coming down this end of the beach, another 12 men, 10, 12 men. They have a warden with them.
Oh
Down
dear.
down the other end of the beach here, another 5 or 6 men. But what made you notice was because once the adventurer got, I don't know, 10 feet or so away from where he was, he took notice of them and began to panic.
Okay, my dad.
And now, the rest of you guys begin appearing. So, one moment. Start making you guys appear.
Like I can drop a thing and make sure that I.
Yeah. Where do you want us to drop?
Nope, mine moves. I'm good.
Yours move? Probably not, Jameson. But
Nope.
it's worth a shot.
Ooh.
Job. Very good job. Good job, baby.
Good job, Tristan. You moved.
It's funny.
I feel so accomplished. It's not hard waking up every day, me, but do it the same.
All right, there we go. Okay. You guys make your way onto the scene. Genji, real solid chance you're probably a lot further down the beach at this point. But this group of people here, Genji, they're flagging you down, man. I mean, you're a Tavirian peacekeeper. They're like, save us,
Are those boats any good?
If not, we can make them good.
Right.
We need time. The
We'll get it.
adventurer who helped you drop the Imperatus kind of mentions that time is the one thing we don't have.
We'll secure it. Ali. I nod. Nod to him.
Yes.
This is Mercedes and Constantine. They're our friends, allies. Fairly capable, but keep an eye on them if you would. Keep an eye on them if you can spare one.
They have a formal exchange for when we're back on the boat. Ladies, as he motions towards the longboat.
Daisy. And I honestly, I have the sudden problem of I can't remember Justin's son's name.
Arthur.
Arthur.
Daisy, Arthur. Focus your efforts on the enemies coming up from the right. I gesture. Coming up that way.
Right.
Because out of game, Warden.
He's
You know what I can do against a Warden? Run.
like, I could point him out for more of Armando's shit. I can do that.
Hold on. I'm coming.
And yes, this contraption they're putting together, you're certain you couldn't identify it, given enough time even.
But we have enemies coming, so I don't have time.
Correct.
No, so do I spot Armando?
Yes, they are making their way onto the beach.
So I actually point in that direction. Armando, Warden.
I'm on it now.
Please.
Hell yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
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 Oh.
Familiar with that spell? Cite the verbal incantation. Druid magic, obviously.
All right, now spot checks from the rest of you guys.
You know, it'll be much more helpful if I use my D20 than my D12.
Typically.
You may roll higher.
Maybe. I did, in fact.
Spot. Jaeger with his 29 spot check.
Okay. Then the same for all of you. You all notice off to one side there are about a half dozen men, while off to the other side there are about a dozen men and a warden. They are storming the beach in either direction. There is chaos. Most of the waves that roll onto the beach are starting to turn a real deep red color. One can only guess what that is.
Probably not Jello.
Mm.
There's always room for Jello. Best assessment. You may have another 2 rounds before imperatives start to make their way within combat range. Probably a total of about a half a minute before they're upon you.
Well, then I think this combat's going to mostly depend on which of Armando's toys Daisy brought.
You know, I can honestly say that I hope the answer is all of them.
Okay, so you guys are free to move about for a moment before combat picks back up.
Well, I imagine I'm going to be following Armando to the boat to grab whatever toys Armando's not using.
Leander, get down here.
Constantine, are you
Oh,
alright?
you're over there. Okay. That was Sandoval.
Yeah, these guys are over here getting these other two boats together. One's got a few holes,
Throw some duct tape
but
on it.
that's funny. Oddly enough, they're attempting some patchwork stuff currently. Mondo's the one with the ability to like fix the boat super quick.
Well, that was the idea I was trying to throw out. Throw some duct tape on it.
Well, it's
Yeah.
honestly up to Armando whether or not he's more into getting his items put together.
What are they working on?
Oh.
They've got a boat with some holes.
No.
in it.
What is Daisy and them working on? I know what these guys are.
So she brought your invention you were working on
Mm-hmm.
that you had currently completed. She and Arthur have affixed the mount and are currently setting up the rail for the Gatling gun. And there are various odds and ends that, as you approach, you can see Arthur has his chest open, literally like a tool, like a massive tool chest. And everything looks as though it is like puzzle pieced inside of his body in various places.
So
There
like a
is
way more
scrap
professional,
material.
less drunk version of Bender. Remember that
Go ahead.
episode when he got the orphans? He just put them in his chest.
Yeah, he's just like shoving them inside his body. But yes, he has. There is. You're pretty sure the bulk of your lab is inside of his body right now.
Did they bring my armor?
There are various pieces inside of the longboat.
Oh boy. All right. Sandoval, quick. Help me put this on.
Yeah, I'd help him put it on.
Yes. As would Arthur.
I didn't want to stop Arthur from what he was working on, so that's why I called for Sandoval.
Well, then Arthur will continue to set up with Daisy then.
Mm-hmm. Mercedes?
Edgar runs and checks on Constantine.
Mercedes,
sure she's
Daisy,
okay.
Daisy, Mercedes.
Jaeger goes to check on Constantine. He just runs up and grabs her boobs. Are you okay?
Oi! Oi! I look at her face first. I'm a gentleman.
Not with grip
And then
like
I grab her
that.
tits. No, I don't do that.
Pretty sure it's canon now.
Too late.
Yes, Ali moves up the beach slightly. He begins firing off screen here, mentioning they're approaching.
So what's your basically saying on the chat?
So initiatives.
Do I need to roll again, or
I would like you to roll again, yes.
okay?
Only because everyone's been moving around and doing stuff.
No, completely fair.
I'm probably gonna miss that nat 20 here in a minute.
I got an unnatural 20.
Sandoval staying consistent over there.
You know, funnily enough, it's the same die count. It was the same exact roll as my spot. Currently, I have the same bonus for those.
Sorry, my dog conveniently has to go outside. So
As they do. You need me to pause?
no, we're good. So, Armando, you go first. You are donning armor.
Okay. I'll pull the roll of duct tape off my belt and toss it to Constantine and tell her to go use this to help patch up the boats.
That's hilarious. She just kind of gives it a wild-eyed look.
It's an adhesive.
Shrugs. Right? Shrugs and kind of believing she understands the concept.
Forget she
Heads
hasn't.
over that way.
She hasn't really been around me much.
No. But she has been around busted boats.
Mm-hmm.
So this looks like sticky sailcloth. You say it's an adhesive. She'll assume it's hydrophobic.
Long enough to keep them alive in this instance. It's also a rowboat. They're not going to go that far on it in the first place.
No. Can't even get past breaker with this thing.
And then Mercedes, where's Letty?
With father.
kind of give that okay, and that is
They were meant to be making their way to this island. I have no way of knowing where they are. But if the church insists on blockading the island, I doubt they'll make it here.
slap the last piece of the armor on, reach in the boat, pick up a odd device that I pull a string on. It starts a horrific roar.
And everyone there hears the whir and ripping of a chainsaw as a heavily armored Armando busts out with a chainsaw.
What in the Ash versus the Evil Dead is going on here?
I'm wearing the
I am
equivalent of
Iron Man.
yeah, I'm wearing the equivalent of plate mail with other things strapped to it, charging headlong into the enemy with a chainsaw.
So this is the Dark Army arc. Gotcha.
This is minus the
Oddly
deadites.
enough, the armor looks a lot like my standard avatar. Like surprisingly like that. We didn't realize how well it fit until we were talking about it.
Can't really do a full charge because I had to finish the other stuff, so.
I like how we're all acting like one after another. 23 initiative, 22 initiative, 20 initiative, 19 initiative.
Yeah.
It's Armando and then immediately Sandoval, and then like a split second later it's Jaeger, then Genji.
So is my turn consumed by helping him put on armor, or?
I was just saying, I'm pretty sure that was mostly the minute where we had.
Correct.
Okay.
So that's Armando. Sandoval, it is your turn.
Alrighty. Let's see here. Was there any other toys left for me, like the frost, right? The white dragon or whatever it was?
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. Well, I will pick that guy up and I guess strap it on. And how long does that take to don that? Is that just like, drawing a weapon, or?
Yeah.
It's a backpack with a hose.
It's the Ghostbuster pack, man.
Yeah.
So can I put that on and still move is what my question is.
I
Yeah.
would say yes, yeah.
So is the map to scale then?
Yes.
So right around here. Alright, so I will move up to here. And try not to freeze the villagers in this frost attack. It is a cone-shaped thing, so I believe I can get these, at least the ones I can see on the map, without hitting that guy. If I see, kind of shoot it to where it's going like that, I guess. The edge of the cone hits that guy.
He's going to get really chilly, but he should not have to make any saves.
Right. It's what, just a standard, it's a cone effect. Do I have to roll to hit for that one? I don't remember.
No, they get a reflex save.
And it's how much damage is it? Or
94. Oh, I'm sorry, it's not a reflex, it's a fortitude. Which is a shame because I think they'd be worse with the reflex.
$9d4 damage.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so it would be a 27.
94 damage? Man.
Yeah, that would
27.
be nice, right?
That's insane, Sandoval.
So
27 damage.
DC is 20 on a fortitude save for him, Sam.
Point at him. Which guys again?
It's those two. Yeah.
Okay. And then nat 1. That saves.
Both of them?
Yeah.
Okay. So, not only do they take full damage, they are also frozen in place.
Poor guys. Yeah, whatever. I don't give a shit about them. I'm heartbroken.
I'm sorry, they're not frozen in place yet. They're entangled
They're
for the
beginning.
moment. If he hits them again, they'll be slowed
It's
and then
beginning.
paralyzed. Come on, Sandoval. You know I make the best toys.
Load and then paralyze.
Where does he get those wonderful toys?
I don't know if becoming paralyzed after being exploded is necessary at that point.
I remind you of the guy last session who survived me exploding him twice.
He wasn't happy either.
He might not have been happy, but he was still up and moving. That made me unhappy.
Like I need to crank the fucking watts up. More power.
Yeah, that's
What is
That's what they're in the middle of working on.
as long as it's nothing. It's nothing out of the ordinary.
No, that's
No,
pretty
no,
typical
it's very
for an
normal.
Armando gear.
so you know that
Oh,
thing
it's
that
got
dogs
a
do when they
Gatling
look at
gun on it too.
when
No,
they look
remember
at something they don't know. They just kind of like cock their head 45 degrees. Jaeger does that as he glances at this weird construct.
We
Huh?
looked at the stats for the Gatling, and it was so bad we decided not to go with it. It's got the flamethrower mounted on it.
That's right. Flame on.
Tired.
Okay, that's you. Jaeger, it is your turn.
Me,
What the fuck is this? The P90, that's fucking good. Wow.
I guess no, fuck that. I would charge attack. Player charge attack. Hey Sam, did you get my Discord message for that feat I wanted to take?
Yeah. I said yeah.
Oh, cool. Okay, so I have that feat. Can you charge grapple? Is that is that a thing?
No, it is not.
Damn. Okay.
But you could like bull rush,
You could.
and then make them easier to grapple, assumedly.
True. I'm just gonna charge attack this what's the difference between bull rushing and charge attack? Same thing, right?
Well, a bull rush is you're trying to push the person physically backward. Charge attack just means you run up to them and hit them.
Yeah, I'll just charge attack. Can I get the one on the far side? That way Armando doesn't have to run around me with his chainsaw.
You could hit either one of them.
Alright. Charge attack. Okay.
What's your armor class?
My armor class.
Yes.
It is a 24.
Okay. They miss. Go ahead.
Sorry, man. The 35 hit. Also, I'm gonna be furiously. I'm gonna use Furious Blow.
You're hitting him with what?
My Guiding Blade.
I can't hear you at all, dude.
Sorry. My
said
Yachten Blade. And
Okay.
I'm gonna use Furious Blow.
Is that different than Savage Blow?
It's just the ultimate barbarians.
He's asking, is it different than Savage Blow?
Or
'Cause
no,
you've never-
no, I think I
yeah.
just have the name written down differently. It's Savage Blow.
So you're savagely blowing him. Got it.
No.
Yes.
No. He said it correctly. Leave him alone.
Hitting him with my Savage Blow. With a 35 to hit.
Yeah.
Yes. No, you
If
got him.
it doesn't, we're dead.
If you can't hit him with a 35, I'm probably screwed.
You're like, man, I brought my chainsaw and everything. Roll damage.
Yeah, I'm doing the math, sorry. It's my attack and my strength plus my savage and then my well, I'm two wielding, so strength and a half. So $36 damage.
Nice.
Well, I mean, try harder next time.
And you take him out as he fails his fortitude save to not die.
Resist the savage blow. It was too savage.
Couldn't handle the blowing, huh?
Nope. Look at his friend dearly. He's like, you see what he's doing? He's savagely blowing me.
Ah.
Oh.
Knowing soon the same fate would befall him.
Oh
Or her.
no,
It's
no!
hard to tell in this armor.
This other guy's fate is going to be so much worse.
You just seen Armando wielding a fucking chainsaw. It's semi-inefficiently, but it's a fucking chainsaw, so it's... You probably got the metal grinding teeth, too. You're like, this shit'll chew through more than just trees.
Oh yeah, it's an adamantine chainsaw.
Oh, God. We can cut through trees, boats, steel, rocks.
Genji, it is your
People's-
turn.
Genji, yes, we
People's
can cut
hope.
through Genji.
No, don't cut through Genji.
Yeah, I mean he's useful from time to time.
Look at all that snake damage.
I'm pretty sure Genji is useful. If nothing else, I think he's the moral compass of our party.
That's a disturbing thought.
I know, the ninja is the moral compass.
Jaeger was the moral compass in the party.
No.
Aww.
Aw. Sad Jaeger sounds.
It's like arms hung down, head like bent over. Small little sniffling sounds. Okay.
Well, see, what you all fail to realize is that Armando built the moral compass for the group.
Gee. Holy
Is
shit.
is that what you're calling that all-terrain vehicle-looking thing, the moral compass?
Well, secret Tavarian science labs, but not like that. God damn. There's a Genji cloning project somewhere.
It's on my to-do list, okay?
The
Oh
to-do
shit.
list grows longer daily, even as it grows shorter.
I need to clone Genji. Well, yeah, who's gonna protect the lab one day? Duh. 1,000 ninjas who all look the same.
Nope, just one superior Arthur. Genji, you got a game plan over there?
At the
Just really have a game
moment,
plan.
okay, I can't see them, but are there more guys coming up this way?
There are, and they will be getting here next round. Technically, if you ran off screen, you could fight them and see them.
No.
And yes, Jaeger, from where you are, and Armando, you guys see there are 8 more men and a warden approaching.
Yep. Is there a breeze?
That might have been me. I was adjusting my headset.
No.
Sorry.
I'm asking in game. Is there a breeze?
Oh, yes, it is. There is a decent ocean breeze.
Okay. Just need to know. Need to know if my turbine is turning.
Holy shit out!
It's turning.
Takes it a couple rounds to charge up, so unless it's a very strong breeze. But it didn't sound like it, so.
You could jump on the buggy and hold it up. So, Genji,
Yes.
you holding
Yeah.
already? Leander. He's gonna stop aiding with fixing the boat. Begin giving pluses to everyone.
Wasn't that nice of him?
Yeah, he matters. It's all right. He has a spell list now. He's got to wait on some people to blast. Okay, and we're back to Armando. One moment.
We did that special side quest and unlocked his hidden abilities. Like every other RPG, you gotta do this.
I mean, you're not wrong.
I was gonna
We
say
did.
you're very eerily accurate.
This side character's pretty cool, but if you want to unlock his true potential, go do his character plot quest. Alright, hell yeah, let's go do it. Let's go do it. It was fun too. We saved a village. Amanda got freaky with the witch. It's great.
Did Sam have to run and do something? Or are you there?
I'm here.
Like,
Oh, I thought you said hold on. So.
Yep.
Alright.
Sorry, I was grabbing a couple other
Tokens.
assets to drop. Yeah. People
Alright,
were making their way to the beach is all.
So, in the inaugural test run of the adamantine chainsaw, I have a... What's the bonus for charging? 2?
+2.
Plus 2. 23 to confirm.
Yes. You charged, critted.
So, hang on. That's not working.
Jaeger up steps next to you, fucking Iron Man with a chainsaw.
So I do
Looks more
44.
like Ironmonger.
Yeah, I do 44 points of damage, plus 3 points each of strength, dex, and con damage.
Oh. Okay. So you're running up, and as you are, he sort of takes a defensive posture, and you step forward and kind of slap his bastard sword out of the way. All in one fell swoop, you just kind of right through him. You bisect him as a gout just sort of unleashes upward in geyser fashion. You and Jaeger are covered in a crimson downpour.
So these guys, other guys coming up to the beach, they see their two friends. A giant yacht runs up to one of them, just cleaves him through the middle. They see this heavily armored man with this very loud apparatus. Just Gears of War, this guy in front of them.
Yeah. Ironmonger.
Now I just need to add a gun to the top of it. Needs more DACA.
More cowbell. Yeah, that was ew. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Out of game. Completely out of game. See? Makes heart removal so much easier.
Jaeger just walks through the blood mist. No. The gods have no part in what's about to happen to you.
Oh, man.
Sandoval, it is
This
your turn.
beach right now.
It sounds like someone is mechanically felling trees on the other side of the beach there.
I don't know what that sounds like, so
No, Jameson does. Sandoval doesn't.
yeah. So Sandoval would just assume that racket is Armando.
Pretty safe and solid assumption, I think.
I feel
Yeah.
attacked.
I
I mean, you're not wrong, but I feel
That's
attacked.
pretty thick armor. That's pretty thick armor. How do you feel
Sandoval's
attacked?
gonna
Do you even
step
know?
up and freeze those guys again.
And their new buddy too.
Yes. For only 24 points this time.
Okay. These dudes frozen. That guy is. He's good. He's taking damage, but he's okay. Okay.
I love how you have different hints to show how frozen they are. That's great.
I try, man. I don't have the fancy lighting and spell effects, but I do what I can, you know. Okay. Is that all? Do you want to move or anything?
I moved up to get to, you know, further avoid the guys from or so I can be more liberal with my aiming. I moved up a little bit.
Okay. Okay.
Sandoval froze, looks at the icicle dude. Icicle dude looks back. I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm straight up not having a good time. It's not.
I gotta be honest. This isn't the funnest beach party I've ever been to.
Well, as far as Sandoval's birthdays go, this is not what he was expecting either. So.
You know, when
Hell
you
of a
guys,
birthday.
Surprise!
when you guys in the Imperator said this was gonna be a straight up slaughter, I thought it was gonna be, us doing it. You know.
So did he. He thought it would be them slaughtering you guys.
The prophecy foretold there'd be a slaughter on this beach. Let's go. The Imperator's just like in the interview room. In reality, it was a massacre. Not proud of that day.
All right. Jaeger, it is your turn.
How far away is that warden thing?
It will be here next round.
Okay. Just gonna guard attack this me. Or no, I guess I can walk up, couldn't I? Be able to get my full tap action.
You only get your full attack if you don't move.
Oh. Up there. So it would be better for me just to charge.
Well, charging does lower your AC, so it's up to you. Do you think you need the extra attack?
No. I mean, you said that I rolled a nat 20, so I mean, and I'm gonna take the crit, so I feel like it's only fair that so I'm gonna roll to back this up. Just out of curiosity, what's the charge attack is a +2, right?
Mm-hmm.
I just want to know what's Jaeger's crit right now. Okay. Charge attack crit is a 39 to hit your AC. Scary Jaeger.
Nice.
Does a 31 back it up?
You know that it does.
All right. So, points of
How much?
30.
30. Okay.
Yep, I feel like you're slacking off now.
Oh, wow. Miraculously stays on his feet.
I don't like that miracle.
We have any other kind of miraculous stuff?
To be fair, there was a lot of strength behind it. So, like, yeah. Yes, he's on his feet, but there is a lot, significantly, lot less muscle material mass about this person than there was a split second ago. He's not happy.
Well, that's not necessarily true. He's just losing a lot of liquid.
There's arguably just as important.
Arguably.
To be
All right,
fair,
and
like, the meat is generally kept together by the suit, so.
Sure, yes.
Genji.
Indeed. Hold on. Computer. There we go. All right. I fire my bow. For, on the other hand, that is not going to. Less than 19 hits.
It does not.
Did not think so. Second one. Also a 19.
Same outcome.
Well, I'm being consistent.
Hey, man. with both attacks and with both initiatives. 16s last time, 19s this time.
Well, here's a question. Were you aiming at the guy that could still move, or are you aiming at one of the frozen ones?
Well, there's that.
I would think I would aim for the guy who's moving. He seems like more of a threat.
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah.
I was just trying to help you salvage it.
I appreciate it, but Genji would prioritize threats.
Then, without further ado, come on. The buggy roars to life. Arthur is on the flamethrower. Full up. And spray fire on that dude. And cover the area in smoke. And that guy, he on fire.
That man is on fire. Ali takes the opportunity, hops in. He doesn't know what it is.
But it moves. It's some cover and it's shooting. So it makes sense. Just get in. Constantine makes her way the rest of the way over. They begin Hatch working. Leander makes his way here. Up onto the rock. All right. Jaeger. You take 7 points of damage.
Right.
More guys show up over here. And the rest of the combatants make their way onto the map. One moment as the smoke screen sort of scatters them. People don't want to walk into it. The warden, however, seems unfazed.
He doesn't exactly have lungs.
Or eyes that anyone has seen. And it is Armando's turn.
So, need to ask, how many charges does my turbine have yet?
Let's see. It gets a charge every round that the
A basic breeze gives me a charge every 2 rounds. Strong wind is a charge every round. And hurricane force, which obviously we do not have, is 3 charges in a round.
Right. So we'll say that you have 2 charges.
Oh, do I use them now or do I wait 2 more rounds?
Which one does more damage?
Waiting 2 more rounds will obviously do more damage, but
You afford 2 more rounds.
right, that's kind of the problem, and I'm gonna go with no.
No way.
Yeah,
There you go.
I got to agree. Yeah, just we're gonna go ahead and do it now. So it's a touch attack against the warden.
All right.
He's a lot closer this time than he was last time.
That's fair.
19.
A 19 hits him.
Yeah. All right. For 65 points of damage.
Jesus. Okay. And just like the one before, that much damage puts a fissure across the face of the crystal. It begins to pour that blue luminescence.
Is he still moving?
He is.
Yeah, I was like, this wasn't nearly as
His-
much damage as the last time.
No, his arms and legs are kind of like they're doing that stutter, kind of like a bug would or something.
All right.
He
So
still seems to be up on his feet still. To be up on his feet still.
I'm not sure if you let me do this because I don't technically have enough actions left for it. But rule of cool, I wanted to activate my jetpack and literally launch myself at him, trying to slam the chainsaw into that crack.
Okay. Give me an engineering roll.
Well, that I can probably manage. $40.
All right. You're pretty sure you can get that to happen if you sabotage the jetpack. Now, it won't decommission it fully, but it will make it inoperable for the rest of the fight. So, you're pretty sure you can reach down and just like unplug one of your hoses and will give you like an extra boost from the ground. Instead of fully activating it and flying around, it'll just be like a little jump
Right.
as you shoot over to him.
Yeah, I was gonna say because I could move over to him no matter what. I just wouldn't get another attack in.
Right.
Honestly,
I would let you do it and treat it like a charge.
I feel like taking him out and removing the effects that he's putting on everyone else is more important. So, yeah, I'm gonna try it.
Alrighty.
So with the +2 for charge, total of 25.
You get him?
Okay.
You're shoving the chainsaw into the opening fissure, correct?
Yeah.
All right.
I was specifically calling for that. I did 19 points of damage.
Nice.
I don't know if you want to count the flesh tearing effects because that's not flesh.
It's not flesh.
Yeah, I don't think it's doing the ability damage into this case. So.
No, but I do need you to roll reflex.
Oh boy. $19 total.
Okay. Yeah, you're fine. As you jam it in, blue liquid just begins to spray about because the chainsaw is kind of flinging it everywhere.
Yeah, because it's not off.
And as the blue is sort of spattering in random places, it hits and almost instantly evaporates and leaves like a swirl of like blue mist or steam. The area, the little 5-foot square that you're in is effectively like basically like the smoke screen, only it's this blue mist. It's kind of like hazy.
I don't want to breathe that.
No, probably not.
You should probably drink the blue fluid.
I'm gonna pass. I'm not much of a drinker.
We had this discussion about people doing really, really, really insanely dumb stuff. I remember him saying there was a guy who drank the blood of a dead god. I'm sure that's on par with this.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. What happened? He died screaming horrifically.
No. Oh, he didn't get cool god powers.
Oh my
No.
God, Tristan, you're literally fucking saying what this guy said verbatim.
Pretty much.
Why is this thought going through your head? What makes you think that?
All right. Drink the blood of a dead god.
Okay.
Right.
Does your answer change if I tell you if it was a Cthulhu setting?
I guess yeah. So then you would literally. You're dead now. Yeah. So don't drink the blue viscous fluid gushing out of the giant crystal thing. Got it.
Yet again in a Thulu setting, so it may not behoove you to drink that.
So it's not Kool-Aid.
Never really a fan of blue raspberry
That's
anyway.
that's that Jim Jones shit. Okay, Armando Sandoval, it is your turn.
All right. How many charges does that thing have? The Frost Pack?
Blaster 3. It can do more, but you have to spend a round to refill it.
Well, so I'm going to I'm gonna give one more blast of frost at these guys. Yeah,
Okay.
trying to get everyone in. And that is 18.
Okay. Okay. Any moving going on?
Yeah, I'm going to let's see. I'm gonna drop the pack and draw my sword.
Okay.
And that's about all I got right now.
Okay.
But, I mean, I believe that ends my movement anyway.
Jaeger.
All right.
There we go.
Keep attacking the dude in front.
Roll it.
Um. Armando, you get a bonus to your strength and dex. Activating our blood bond. For the next 6 rounds, we have increased strength.
Actually, I have to remember. How much is that?
It's a +2 to your base, so it gives you a +1 each.
Right. Well, it gives me a +1
Plus
mod.
2 to your strength. Yes.
Just strength
Two to your
and
strength,
dex, you said?
plus 2 to your dex. Yeah.
Because my armor also gives me bonuses, which I hadn't put down yet. So put all those in all together.
Armando's all fucking super buff on the beach now.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you're gonna be super buff somewhere, the beach is the place.
That's it. You're right. Too bad you're not, stuns out, guns outing it.
Ugh. This poor guy.
Now I see him like he's like spinning the chainsaw like a gun, like one fingering it. Haha.
37 hits.
God, I hope so. I mean, yes.
Five damage on the first attack.
And I'll spare you. You don't need to attack him again. You've put him at -5.
Then I will use my movement to look back at Armando. How's he faring against that thing? Does he look like he can take it?
All right, so I have to answer your question with a question. What are you basing your assessment on?
How effective has he been fucking it up in the past couple seconds?
It's got a hole in it, and you can't really tell because he is shrouded in a blue mist.
It looked significantly more damaged than like a couple minutes ago before I rushed up and started attacking this. Okay,
You're not real sure.
Okay, so I can keep it still in my gaze. I'm gonna go up to use my movement and go up to this guy. Now in my turn.
Okay. Genji. Jim, you there? Did we lose him?
I mean, he lost it a long time ago. I'm not sure if we've lost him.
Amora Genji, we need you. Who's gonna save all those villagers? We need a good-hearted, fair member of society to help them. Sandoval's like, I'm standing right there. Like I said, we need a good.
Hi, Jim.
Sorry.
Hurrah, hurrah.
Hola.
Me. Sorry. I dozed off. I did not.
It's understandable.
It's very boring here.
Sorry, guys. And of
I
course,
mean, for whatever reason, this combat, these rounds are taking longer than they normally do.
It's like
Well, there's a lot
expansion.
going on. So,
There is.
I know
A
my
lot of us
computer.
like to have one
Well,
attack.
I
there's
haven't dozed off.
well,
I
there's
haven't
other
dozed
stuff
off, but
going
my
on.
computer has.
There's other stuff going on too that you guys aren't privy to. That I'm
Right.
keeping
Well, I know.
track
I mean,
of
you
for
know.
rounds.
Yeah.
Well,
And I mean,
it
like,
wouldn't have been. It wouldn't have been, but Armando gave an offering to a dark god, so she's doing what she can on her end right now. So
yay.
What else can I say but you're welcome?
yeah, yeah.
Anyway,
There's a whole psionic ordeal happening.
I laugh in Elven pirate.
okay. Try with the bow for this guy, but yeah,
Sophia.
I didn't get anything higher than a 15, so definitely not.
No. Yes.
Your Leander is giving you pluses. I don't know if that helps you at all.
Would it put? Would it? My highest was a 15.
Oh, all together, collectively. I thought you meant a
Yeah.
roll. Sorry.
No, total 15. Yep.
Sorry.
And I will stow my bow and be getting my sword ready.
Alrighty. This guy here dies
As he
as
should.
arrows, fire fall upon him. And not to be outdone, her splat. Daisy runs one over. He's still alive, but he's not fucking happy under
He wishes he wasn't.
there.
Imagine that thing is not light. And then, you know,
No.
there's a steel construct sitting in it, so like, you know.
They don't
I'm
even
saying that
bother.
Dave,
They don't even bother to list a weight. They're just like, cannot be carried.
And so, from the other end of the beach, Armando, Jaeger, you guys hear a loud, discordant note. Sandoval, Genji, you see Leander strumming on his lutar there. And he bends a note extremely loud and strums a second time as these two frozen guys just shatter. Tanglefoot dude over there. Sorry, he's not tangle-footed. He is slowly freezing to the ground. But he falls to his knees, clutching his helm. These other two guys here are currently stunned. And anyone over there paying attention can hear them wincing and moaning and screaming in agony. And anyone else paying attention notices they are now reacting to pain.
Mission successful.
Armando,
So
it is your turn.
Is this thing still moving?
It is.
Ooh.
The small cloud of weird luminescence is beginning to disperse.
Can it be critted?
It cannot.
Okay, so
It can, however, shut down due to excessive damage. So it's weird. It can't be critted, but it can shut down to the. If it takes too much damage, it will start to malfunction.
it can have it can suffer from massive damage but not critical hit.
There you go.
Okay.
I couldn't find the words.
Well, I hit it twice with a 19 on one die and a 20 on the other.
Good God.
Yeah, these dice I got from
I'm gonna have to fucking slap Ed in his fucking thighs. Just slap your legs. Those things are the Warden Crushers, man. Every time he rolls them, the Wardens just die. I swear to God, they're effective.
I only use them for this character.
They're among those days.
Yeah, basically. I can't use the D8 though because the way the spikes are on it, it does not roll. They're just the spikes are too big.
It just lands.
Yeah, it like stabs into the ground and holds. Don't step on it, man. Like seriously.
Oh God, yeah.
is it
Alright,
worse than
so-
stepping on a D4?
It's a D8, man. It's
it would be
double
about
the
the
D4
same,
damage.
honestly. Except the D8
Nah, man,
would,
it's an 8. It's double.
it's double. Shit, I lost 39 total points between the two attacks.
God.
Just like
All
cutting
right.
this crystal in half and the skeleton inside of
And
it.
yep, you can roll another reflex save
Oh boy.
as you succeed at splitting open the crystal.
Ha! I got a 19 again.
Perfect.
Which is funny because I rolled differently, but I now have the dex bonus from Jaeger upping my reflex.
And more of the blue sort of sprays everywhere. You are knocked back 5 feet. You're fine. You kind of like superhero pose and slide so that the sand sort of has just a swath taken as you are you slide across the sand.
I was gonna say it's much easier to do on sand.
Get fucking wrecked.
The guy
Yeah, right?
next to you, yeah, the guy that was on fire next to you guys is literally put out by the weird blue light.
We could have done without that one.
Without him being
And
put out.
Yeah.
Well, you know, you win
something
some, lose
is happening that hasn't happened since you guys have seen them. They are retreating. Jaeger, you get an attack of opportunity.
It's my savage blow. Oh, nice. I wish I crit on 19s. I'm pretty sure I hit 19, 17. 36. I'm pretty sure that hits, right?
Yes.
$37 points of damage. Fuck yeah.
Okay. He attempts to run. Doesn't get far. Genji, it is your turn.
Alrighty. Come on, why are you like this? You stupid honker. There we go. Okay, distance. Yeah, I can reach him in a move action. So,
Way back this way.
then sword.
Oh, dropped his ass.
At. I'm trying. Okay.
That's what's wrong.
22 to hit before the bonuses from Wonderful Bod.
And yes, you get them. They are currently stunned. So are denied dexterity.
Therefore, I get my sneak.
Correct.
Okay. That makes this quite a bit more impactful. So he just took 41 points of damage.
Holy shit.
I
Pop
rolled
that helmet off too.
nearly maxed everything. Pop his head off like a cork.
And like the cork, there is a spray of liquid that follows.
Unlike a cork, you don't want to drink this.
I don't. You might want to talk to Jaeger.
The
No.
Imperatus in front of you, Genji, is holding the sides of his helm, kind of down on one knee, glances upward as you remove his compatriot's head there, and he drops his sword from one hand, lifts the other in a defensive manner, and is sort of using some of his attention to defend himself between himself and you, and the other hand is still sort of trying to cradle his head. Seems to be sort of distracted, but also scared at the same time. And through the wincing, you're pretty sure you can make out that he is asking to be spared. Do you speak Merovingian?
Yes.
Then yes, you can understand him.
So I speak Imperial. I do not have Merovingian. I have almost every other language. I have
Then
Imperial.
it sounds like yeah, a real fancy dialect of Imperial. Imperial's pretty common, so to speak.
Okay.
So it's like Latin
So
to Italian, isn't it? Basically.
that's exactly it. The Imperial language is closer to Italian, whereas Merovingian is exactly speaking like Latin. So some similarities, but bold differences. It's more of his defensive posture. Um, it's very telling. It's indicative. He is pleading.
Hmm. Well, that'll be my next turn then,
All right,
because I had to do a move to get up for the attack. So
fair. Leander going to continue playing. Move the rest of the way towards you on the rock there. Armando, it is your turn.
So the only guy left on this side is this one here,
Yes.
and he is attempting.
And he is
I was like, is
turning
he
tail.
retreating or fleeing? He's fleeing.
He is turning tail. He is not doing anything tactically. He has thrown caution. He didn't drop his weapon, but he did turn and run completely.
All right, charge, which will only get me one hit on him. Well, let's see here. Oh, no, 24, 25 to hit.
You get him.
For 20 points of damage and 3 point each to his physical attributes.
Yeah, and he is prone. As you catch up to him, you almost slam directly into him with the chainsaw, catching him slightly off guard. Him losing the physical stats on top of the damage sort of threw him off balance, and he wasn't able to recover. And so he is prone at your feet. Here.
Pray to your dark powers for mercy, for I have none.
But I'm pretty sure they wouldn't hear me. You've seen fit to that and made short work of our conduit. I'll not beg for mercy.
I just nod, like accept it, like okay, fair enough, good, because you know you're not gonna get any, but at the same time you accept the position you're in.
Yeah.
Suffer growing fate. The hands of a mad scientist and a yacht. I do not envy this man.
On the building too. Oh shit!
But I believe it's Sandoval's turn. After mine.
Yes, it is Sandoval's turn. And then yours. Forgive me. You are right.
No, you're good. There's background stuff.
All right. So
14 kills per night.
Are we up to 14?
up to 14 what?
1, 2, 3,
Kills.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, we're only at 13.
Let's see.
She was so close.
Well, I mean, you're standing in front of him, so soon to be.
Okay.
Some ran, you know.
So as I glide over to this guy, I'll be wrapping my cloak around my offhand. And
Okay. As you approach Sandoval, you do speak Merovingian.
yep.
He is pleading for his life.
I'm not inclined to grant it.
That's fair. Do you listen to him or do you just kill him outright?
I don't believe any of these people deserve life.
And so you kill him mid-sentence.
Yep. So that would be 26 to hit.
You got him.
And 13 points of damage.
And you cut him down. The last words he is speaking or something along the lines of, please, no, don't.
Mm. The other foe, maybe, but these guys have proven themselves evil time and time again.
Yes.
Take that random black church.
Or at the
dude.
very least been
Big
proven
big
to
first
be,
leg.
or at the very least proven to be, you know, trapped in servitude in some capacity. This was the
Well,
first
never
one
know.
you've seen showing some kind of emotion. Although, to be fair, when they do show emotion, it's usually immense pain. Jaeger, it is your turn.
Going to walk up to this guy, prone on the ground. Hear him say something about I won't beg for mercy. And
Yes.
I'm just gonna lay down with him. Start snuggling him. Come here, buddy. You need a hug.
All right. You do remember they have armor spikes, right?
I do.
Okay.
All right. You take 8 points of damage as you snuggle up to him.
30 grapple check. During my loving arms.
You still have to roll it.
What?
A grapple.
Yeah, 39 grapple check.
Oh, yeah. He's not going to be able to resist that. He rolls anyways. But yeah, you got him.
Kind of like full Nelson position.
Okay. And Armando, you
Sure,
see
not
Jaeger
inclined to hold.
reach down and grapple the man in armor, taking considerable amount of piercing damage himself.
I'm just confused. But with that confusion, I'm going to assume he has it under control and just leave him to it. Head back towards Mercedes and the
Oh, I
others.
thought we were going to ask this guy a question. All right, it's you
No!
and me, pal.
He wouldn't ask for mercy. It was literally just, I thought you were going to come over and help me finish him off, and you decide to snuggle him, and I'm like, okay.
Seems like you two could use some privacy.
Leave him over here behind the trees and the rocks.
And... Okay.
Jaeger can, wrench his spine apart.
Yes, and as you're turning, you see the buggy moving 10 feet forward, 10 feet back, 10 feet forward, 10 feet back.
Are you stuck?
No. I'm just making sure he's dead.
Turn, kind of do that bend sideways to look. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's dead.
Well, good.
Sorry, all I'm imagining is just kind of look at the camera like on The Office with that ooh expression on your face, like, oh my.
Dude, I'm spattered in red and blue.
We're in charge. Me and my dad.
Yeah.
I'm spattered in red and blue right now. I'm a pretty horrific visage to look at myself, so...
He's like tie-dyed. Some blue, some red, swirls of purple.
Where the fuck did that come from?
Where the blue and the red meet. Come on.
The fact that they're combining worries me. Considering what those two colors came from.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna scoop up some sand and use that to scrub the stuff off my face.
Okay. Yes. The blue is representative of most things psionic on the prime.
Mm-hmm.
The red, being the vitae of life, is more indicative of the arcane. And so the two coming together sort of do something spectacular. That's what the purple is trying to accomplish, but is incapable of, because there's just not enough of either.
Yeah, well, I don't
really
want it doing
accomplish
it on my
anything.
face. That's all I'm saying.
And that's very fair. That's very fair.
All right. Are we out of combat rounds?
Everyone but Jaeger. Jaeger, just roll damage on the guy.
Yeah, he's not getting.
It's not. He's not going to be able to resist. You can say you just crush him like a beer can, or you can roll your damage.
No, I wanted to talk to him first. If that's possible.
Oh, okay. Well, then talk.
As I'm like holding him in the sand. You think us all to be savages, yeah? What were your plans for us? Silent. Just kill these people, kill us, move on to the next targets.
My plans were to follow orders. That's what my plans were.
Why'd you come?
Wipe this island clean.
Why'd you join the church in the first place?
Do what?
Why'd you join the church in the first place? What made you want to become an emeritus? Did you think the spiky armor looked cool?
Why climb in the gutter and eat the scraps that the aristocracy would leave us when we could join the military, move up in the ranks? We are some of the highest ranking military men in the empire.
You think a percent of the islands, though? Islands of people.
Dude, I don't hear a word you're saying.
Sorry. You think it's heroic to just cleanse islands of people?
It got worse, Tristan.
Yeah, it didn't get any better.
I don't understand. My mic's literally just as close to my mouth as it has been the entire night.
So don't try and do the accent, just talk, because every time you try and do the accent, your voice drops off.
I don't know if it's the accent or your connection. I'm not real sure what's going on. But you're
Anyway.
warbling.
So, basically asking him if he really thinks that the fucking black church is it really prestigious to cleanse islands of people, elves, dwarves, whole populaces under the pretenses of an.
The hell does prestige have to do with anything? I'm a ranking officer in the military.
So you
That's good
kill
enough
your
for
own
me.
people under an order?
I'd
You
kill
have no
your
love.
own people under an order. What don't you understand, savage? This is war.
It's you who fails to understand.
No, I know exactly where I'm supposed to be.
Do you?
I'm here, aren't I?
And I kind of like maneuver his head to the other bodies strewn about the beach. You're the only one left here. And I'll
Where I'm
let him
supposed to be. Where are you supposed
your
to be?
superiors. Home. I'm on my way.
You'll never make it.
I don't know. If you keep sitting this pitiable of a force at us, seems you're the ones who won't survive. I'll give you a
I'm not
kindness I
meant
don't
to.
show most. Go back and tell
I'm
your
not meant to survive.
is
Only
that
to
your
serve.
destiny. You wish for death.
I only wish to serve. If my death serves the purpose, then that is my purpose.
You only wish to serve. Why not serve something greater than this? This isn't worth serving. Hell, it isn't even worth
The
saving.
gods. Greater than the gods.
Roll a diplomacy check.
Pity.
See if Jaeger can pull out my chieftain stare. Oh shit. $24 on my diplomacy check. Are your gods really here with you? Do you feel their mercy?
Yes. Yes. Are you kidding me? The Tavarians stopped them from coming. I walk with my gods, beast man. You only dream of yours.
And you are also wrong. And I snap his neck. Fine.
Across the beach. Jaeger, stop playing with the broken man and let's go.
First a zombie, now an imperatus puppet. Are you becoming a marionette master? That's what it is.
So yes, I'm using my duct tape ability versus my actual duct tape.
To aid in fixing their boats here.
Yeah.
Okay. Currently, combat is over. You guys can begin loading up the longboats to get back to the ship. These two boats here, they're going to be, gathering men along the coastline here as they can, because there are a few ships that are hidden in various places along the coastline. They are going to make an escape effort.
We should help.
Well, I've got more fuel.
Next couple
For-
minutes. I gotta start getting ready to lay down. There's not gonna be too much. Is there?
Well, it's kind of up to you guys. How much aid are you guys wanting to give in the escape effort? You just gonna give them some supplies and tell them good luck? Or when we return, is next session more of this?
I mean, if the island's being like cleansed, I think we should help. It's Jaeger's boat.
We give what aid we can.
Everyone is aware the island is being cleansed. It was said by a floating head in the sky that that's what they're here to do.
Oh boy, you ready for a diplomacy check from Armando? I must have been inspired by Jaeger, 24.
Nice.
I give a speech about how, you know, the black church is coming to kill all of us. We do not stand together, then we will all die separately. You can run for now if you choose, but they will dig out every hole. We do not rise to stop them. Who will?
Yes, the men on the beach sort of stop their work. The one wounded adventurer, he draws his blade and raises it in the air as he gives a bit of a rally cry. Says, I'm with you. A couple other men sort of agree. I would stand. What do we do?
Gather
What's
the
the next
others.
move then?
As you would, gather the others, but we do not flee. We hold the line.
Okay. A few men begin shoving boats into the water. And that's where we'll call a pause. And the resistance will begin here at Amastawa. Interesting.
It's super fun. Like Mondo and fucking Warden slaying.
Warden slaying with an adamantine chainsaw.